Hello to all my incredible friends. Today, I'm not just presenting a mere list of habits. No. Today, I'm handing you the keys to unlock a transformed life. I want you to envision something. Picture waking up each morning, not weighed down by tiredness, laziness, feelings of being lost, or anxiety. Instead, imagine rising with strength, clarity, energy, and a strong sense of purpose. Imagine starting your day knowing precisely who you are, where you're headed, and the necessary steps to get there. Now, let me pose a question. Why do some individuals achieve success more rapidly, think more sharply, feel better, and experience faster personal growth than others? It's not because they possess some innate special quality or magical abilities. They simply engage in a practice that most overlook. They take command of their mornings. Because let me be frank, my friend. If you can't seize control of your morning, you'll never truly control your day. And if you can't manage your day, your dreams will gradually slip away. Success isn't a matter of chance. It's not about being born into wealth or with exceptional intelligence. It hinges on what you do during the initial hour of your day. And today, I'm going to unveil the 7 most potent, life-altering, success-generating morning habits practiced by the world's most accomplished individuals. These aren't fleeting trends or random tips plucked from YouTube. These are the precise habits that elevate ordinary people into high achievers, mentally, emotionally, financially, and spiritually. But heed my words. This video isn't for the idle. It's not for those who seek to complain. It's tailored for individuals ready to shatter their limitations. This is for you. If you're weary of waking up feeling inadequate, tired of feeling lost, sluggish, confused, or distracted, if you aspire to awaken with power, energy, discipline, and success coursing through your veins, then you need to stick with me. Because today, I'm not just teaching morning habits. I'm providing a roadmap to evolve into the strongest, clearest, most powerful version of yourself. And if you stay with me until the very end, I promise this video won't merely motivate you. It will redefine how you wake up tomorrow, how you live the remainder of your life, and even enhance your English listening skills. So, grab a notebook, take a deep breath, because we're diving in right now. Habit number 1. Wake up at the same time every day. No excuses. Yes, it sounds simple, but it's among the most challenging things to master. And that's precisely what makes it so powerful. You see, successful people don't merely wake up early. They wake up on time, consistently, every day, no matter what. And here's the unvarnished truth. The first battle of your day is waged against your alarm clock. And whoever emerges victorious in that battle dictates the course of your life. Let's be honest with ourselves. You've experienced those mornings. You set your alarm for 6:30 a.m., but when it blares, your hand instinctively reaches out to hit snooze. You tell yourself, just 5 more minutes. But those 5 minutes snowball into 30, and that 30 minutes spirals into utter chaos. Now you're rushing. You're panicking. You skip breakfast. You're mindlessly scrolling through your phone. Your day is already spiraling out of control, and it hasn't even truly begun. But now, imagine this instead. Every day, your eyes open promptly at 6:30 a.m., not because you're compelled to, but because you've trained yourself to rise. You sit up, you breathe deeply, you feel calm, you feel a sense of pride. You declare, "Let's go." This one simple act of discipline, waking up at the same time each day, cultivates something within you that most people never develop: inner power. It sends a message to your mind. I am not weak. I am not lazy. I am in control of myself. Because when you triumph in the first battle of the day, your brain registers a sense of power, and that energy permeates the entire day. Allow me to provide an example. There's a reason why military personnel, world-class athletes, CEOs, and high achievers all share one common trait. They wake up at the same time every single day. It's not solely about discipline. It's because your brain craves rhythm. Your body requires a clock. When you wake up at random times each day, your brain becomes disoriented. But when you wake up on time consistently, your brain becomes quicker, sharper, and more focused. And here's the key. It's not about waking up at 5 a.m. It's about identifying your ideal time and treating it as non-negotiable. Choose your time, 6 a.m., 6:30 a.m., even 7 a.m., but adhere to it every single day, even on weekends. Yes, even when you're tired, because that's where the real magic happens. The moment you wake up on time when you'd rather not, you grow, you evolve, you elevate yourself. And one final thought. The way you wake up is a reflection of how you communicate with yourself. If you hit snooze, your brain interprets it as, I'm not ready, I'm not strong, I'm not in control. But when you wake up on time and rise with purpose, your brain receives the message, I lead, I own my life, I am becoming successful. So, habit number 1 is this. Choose your time. Make it sacred. Never deviate from it. Win the morning, and the morning will pave the way for your success throughout the day. Habit number 2. Don't touch your phone for the first 60 minutes. Your initial hour should be dedicated to nurturing your mind, not burying it. Let's be real. What's the first thing most people do upon waking up? They reach for their phone, eyes still half closed, and start scrolling through Instagram, checking messages and notifications. Before their feet even touch the floor, their brain is already inundated with noise. Let me ask you something. How can you possibly create a powerful life if the first thing you feed your mind is a glimpse into someone else's? How can you maintain focus and confidence if the initial 10 minutes of your day are spent comparing yourself to others on social media? This isn't a trivial habit. It's a battle for your brain. And if you lose this battle in the first hour, your focus, energy, mood, self-worth, and goals are already under siege. Imagine 2 versions of yourself. Version A. You wake up, immediately grab your phone, and check WhatsApp only to find a stressful message from work. Then you open Instagram and see someone flaunting a perfect body, an expensive car, or a luxurious vacation. You open YouTube and get sucked into some drama or a silly video. By the time you finally get out of bed, you feel anxious, tired, and down. Your brain is cluttered with other people's opinions, problems, and fabricated lives. That's how most people initiate their day. Now, version B. You wake up and consciously resist touching your phone. You sit up slowly. You breathe. You head to the mirror. Splash cold water on your face. You spend 3 minutes journaling, writing in English. Today, I will remain calm. I will grow. I am becoming better. You prepare your tea or coffee. Do 10 stretches. You feel light. You're not in a rush. You own your day. Your thoughts are your own. No noise, no drama, no comparison. You feel in control. Do you perceive the difference? The first version is enslaved by technology, while the second version is the master of their own life. That's the distinguishing factor between successful individuals and everyone else. They safeguard their morning mind as if it were gold, because that first hour lays the foundation for everything else. And you can't erect a strong life on a weak foundation. When you immediately reach for your phone, you're essentially saying that other people's voices are more important than your own. But when you postpone that phone, even for just 60 minutes, you're declaring, I choose peace, I choose growth, I choose me. Now, let's get practical. What can you do instead of checking your phone? Stretch your body, brush your teeth mindfully, feeling the water. Write 2 to 3 sentences in English. For example, I am improving my English. I am confident. I am strong. Prepare tea or water with lemon. Breathe deeply. Express gratitude for life. Read one page of a good book. Set your 3 primary goals for the day. Even if you only manage to do 3 of these things, you've already won. You don't need 2 hours, just 30 to 60 minutes of clarity. But it all begins with resisting the urge to touch that phone. This one habit will amplify the power of every other habit you implement. So please, for the next 7 days, commit to this. Wake up and resist touching your phone for 1 hour. Your brain will initially feel uncomfortable. It will crave the dopamine. It will whisper, "Just check for 2 minutes." But fight it, conquer it, own it, and you'll uncover a version of yourself that's stronger, clearer, and 10 times more focused than ever before. Habit number 3. Move your body. Activate your power. Your body is the fuel station for your mind. Treat it accordingly. Here's something most people fail to realize. If you don't engage your body in movement in the morning, you're starting your day devoid of energy, confidence, and fire. You don't need a gym. You don't need expensive workout gear. You don't even need an hour. What you need is a signal to your body. Wake up. It's time to conquer. Because your body and mind are inextricably linked. When your body is weak, your brain becomes lazy. When your body is tired, your mind becomes negative. When your body is stiff, your emotions become blocked. But when you move, you breathe deeper. Your blood flows, your brain sharpens, your mood elevates, and your confidence surges. And the best part? It only takes 10 to 15 minutes. Let me illustrate how powerful this can be. Let's say it's 6:45 a.m. You get out of bed. No scrolling. You stand near the window. You breathe. You do 10 jumping jacks, 10 push-ups, 10 squats. Your heart starts to race. You stretch your arms, touch your toes, roll your shoulders, rotate your neck. You feel light. You feel awake. You feel alive. That's not merely exercise. That's transformation. Your brain is now primed to focus. Your heart is ready to give. Your day is ready to begin. Now let me pose a profound question. When was the last time you did something for your body simply to express gratitude? It endures your stress. It bears your pain. It's been through your laziness, your bad days, your anxiety. Yet it still wakes up with you. Your body is your greatest asset. Treat it like a precious gift. Even 10 minutes of morning movement is sufficient to convey, "I care. I respect myself. I'm ready." Walk around your house for 10 minutes. Do jumping jacks or high knees for 1 minute each. Perform sun salutations, Yoga Surya Namaskar, for 5 rounds. Stretch your arms, neck, back, and legs. Do 10 push-ups, 10 squats, and 10 sit-ups. Simple and powerful. Dance to your favorite song. Yes, even that works. Bonus: while you're moving, listen to English motivational audios. You'll train your mind and enhance your English skills simultaneously. Remember, a moving body begets a moving life, while a still body cultivates a still dream. Don't wait for energy. Generate it every morning through movement, because successful people don't wait to feel motivated. They move their body, and motivation follows naturally. Habit number 4. Sit in silence every morning, even for just 5 minutes. Because the most successful people in the world aren't the loudest, they're the clearest, and clarity can only be found in silence. You wake up, your eyes are open, your body is in motion. But what about your mind? Is it also awake, or is it still reeling from yesterday? Most people begin their morning carrying the noise of yesterday, the stress, the mistakes, the arguments, the failures. And because they never pause to clear that noise, they carry it for years. But silence is the remedy that most people never take. And that's why they remain tired even after sleeping 9 hours, why they remain confused even after watching hundreds of motivational videos, Why they remain emotionally fragile despite working so hard? Because their mind is cluttered and their heart is heavy. Now listen carefully. This isn't about spiritual jargon. It's about becoming mentally invincible. All the most successful individuals, billionaires, monks, world leaders, elite athletes, they all grasp something that most people don't. If you don't govern your mind in the morning, it will govern you throughout the day. And you can't govern a noisy mind. You can only govern a calm one. Let me illustrate with an example. There's a man who wakes up every day and immediately starts thinking, I have so much to do today. I didn't finish my work yesterday. What if I fail? Why am I not like other people? I'm tired. I'm confused. I'm late. I'm not good enough. Now here's the truth. He hasn't even left his bed yet, and already his brain is attacking him. And the worst part? He thinks it's normal. Now let's imagine a different scenario. Another man wakes up. He sits on the floor, legs crossed, back straight, eyes closed. He places his hand on his heart and simply breathes. He's not trying to empty his mind. He's not chanting anything. He's simply sitting in silence, observing his thoughts, observing his breath, watching his feelings come and go like clouds. And after just 5 minutes, his heartbeat slows down, his nervous system calms, his thinking becomes clear. He's not overwhelmed, he's not reactive, he's not tired, he's ready. That's not meditation, that's power, that's success. Because what you cultivate in silence shapes who you become amidst the noise, and life will inevitably be noisy. People will shout, problems will arise, distractions will attack. But if your morning routine includes silence, then your inner world becomes stronger than the external world. And that's how successful people lead. Now let's get practical. You don't need candles. You don't need a yoga mat. You don't need a mountain. You need 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes. Sit on your bed, on the floor, or on a chair. No phone, no talking, no distractions. Just sit. Close your eyes. Breathe in slowly through your nose and exhale through your mouth. And if your mind is filled with noise, don't panic. That's perfectly normal. Let the thoughts come. Let the fear come. Let the overthinking come. Don't fight it. Simply observe it like clouds drifting across the sky. And gradually, those clouds will begin to dissipate. That's when you discover something magical. Stillness. And within that stillness lies clarity. And within that clarity lies your next step. Every powerful figure in history, from Marcus Aurelius to Steve Jobs to modern thinkers, all shared one common trait. They recognized the power of a quiet mind, because a quiet mind facilitates powerful decisions. So your mission, every morning, is simple. Before you speak to anyone, before you scroll through anything, before the world touches you, sit in silence. Allow your soul to speak. Because in silence, you don't encounter the world. You encounter yourself. And when you encounter yourself, that's where true success begins. Habit number 5. Write down your top 3 priorities every morning. Because without direction, your energy is squandered. And squandered energy is the graveyard of your potential. Let me ask you something. Do you know the difference between a productive person and a busy person? A productive person completes what truly matters, while a busy person completes nothing of significance. They scurry around all day, switching between tasks, checking emails, responding to messages, doing trivial things that feel urgent. But at the end of the day, they feel empty, as if they were everywhere but accomplished nothing. And here's the unsettling truth. Most people live their entire lives like that. They mistake motion for meaning, activity for achievement. But truly successful people don't work harder. They work smarter. They don't attempt to do 20 things every day. They focus on 3 important things with complete focus: clarity and discipline. And that's why they grow faster, feel better, and achieve more with less stress. Let me give you a compelling real-life example. Imagine a man named Daniel. Every morning, he wakes up and proclaims, "Today, I'm going to be productive." So he cleans his room, checks his emails, replies to his group chats, scrolls through Twitter, reads random news articles, starts a YouTube video, opens a book, then closes it, opens a document and leaves it unfinished. He's busy all day, but at night, he feels unfulfilled, as if he didn't move forward, as if something is missing. Now, imagine another man, Jack. Every morning, Jack opens a notebook and writes just 3 things. 1. Finish chapter 3 of my book. 2. Send proposal email to client. 3. 30-minute English speaking practice. He transfers these to a sticky note, affixes it to his wall, and regardless of what transpires during the day, Jack focuses solely on those 3. He doesn't chase distractions, he chases results. At night, Jack examines the paper. All 3 are done. His brain feels satisfied. His heart feels confident. That's the power of morning priority setting. When you write down what matters, your mind ceases to overthink. You cease to waste energy deciding all day what to do next. You don't live in reaction. You live with intention. Now, let's make it practical. Get a small notebook or utilize your phone's notes. Right after your silence or stretch, ask yourself, what are the 3 most important things I must accomplish today? Not 10, not 20, only 3. Write them down in clear, simple words. If you're an English learner, write them in English. It enhances your writing and confidence. Example: 1. Practice 20 English sentences. 2. Apply for a new job online. 3. Record my YouTube script voice. Keep it real. Keep it doable. And here's the secret. Do those 3 things before anything else. Don't wait until 5 p.m. when your energy is depleted. Finish them early. That's how you win days. And if you win enough days, you win weeks. If you win weeks, you win months. If you win months, you change your life. Because success isn't built in one explosive moment. It's built through consistent, clear, daily actions, repeated again and again until your future is transformed. And that all commences with a simple list of 3 priorities each morning. So, from tomorrow, before the world invades your brain, let your brain invade your goals. Habit number 6. Read something powerful every morning because your brain is a garden, and what you read is the seed. Let me share something most people never ponder. Every morning when you wake up, your brain is empty, like a clean slate. You've just slept for 6, 7, maybe 8 hours. Your body has recharged. Your heart rate has slowed. Your mind is open. Now, the question is, what will you inscribe on that slate? Most people scribble garbage. They open their phones and feed their brains. Gossip, fake news, social media posts, jokes, drama, negativity, and then they wonder, why am I still unmotivated? Why am I still afraid to grow? Why does life feel meaningless? It's simple. You can't plant poison in your mind and expect it to grow flowers. Your brain is a garden, and what you cultivate in it becomes your life. This is why the world's most successful, wise, and powerful people commence their day with reading. Not for entertainment, not for scrolling, but for self-improvement. Because they understand this truth. What you read in the morning shapes how you think during the day. And how you think during the day shapes the life you live every day. Let me illustrate how potent this habit can be. Let's consider 2 people. Same age, same job, same city. One of them wakes up every morning, drinks tea, and reads 10 pages of a powerful book. Books about courage, focus, psychology, confidence, business, emotional strength. Every morning, he reads something that stimulates his thinking. something that encourages growth, something that prompts him to pause and reflect. After 30 days, he's not the same man. His decisions are better. His thinking is clearer. His confidence is higher. He speaks more powerfully. He has ideas. He comprehends life. He perceives opportunities that others overlook. And now let's examine the second man. He wakes up, scrolls through videos, checks messages, watches memes, listens to gossip. After 30 days, he's also not the same. He's more tired, more distracted, more confused. Why? Because they both nourish their brains with something. But only one planted growth, while the other planted garbage. This isn't about being intelligent. It's about being intentional. And here's the truth. 10 pages a day can transform your life forever. Now you may ask, but what should I read? The answer is simple. Read anything that helps you understand yourself, build discipline, strengthen your mindset, enhance your confidence, and master your emotions. Learn from successful people. Some great types of books for beginners are simple self-help books, in easy English, motivational stories of real people who transformed their lives, books on habits, focus, or discipline, English learning books that are practical and inspiring, books that teach you something about life. And here's a tip. If English isn't your first language, don't fret. Start small. Read one paragraph, then read it again. Write down 3 new words. Speak the sentences aloud. Let the book become your teacher, your mirror, your friend. You don't need to comprehend everything. You need to understand yourself as you read. Allow the books to challenge your thinking, to shatter your laziness, to reveal to you what's possible. Because in every powerful book, there's a voice that proclaims, you can be more. You just have to listen. Make this your habit. Every morning, after your silence and movement, read for at least 10 minutes. Don't wait for motivation. Read to become motivated. Don't wait for answers. Read to pose better questions. Because books don't just teach you, they remind you of who you truly are. Habit number 7. Speak or think in English for 5 minutes every morning. Because if you aspire to change your life, you must first transform your voice. Let's now discuss something very personal to you. Your English. And let's be honest, you're not just watching this video to learn habits. You're here because you want to grow. And part of that growth involves learning to speak English fluently, confidently, and without fear. Now, I'm going to share a secret. One of the most powerful things you can do every morning is this. Speak in English for just 5 minutes. And I don't mean speaking to someone else. I mean speaking to yourself. Yes, you heard that correctly. Because when you speak to yourself in English every morning, you're doing something that most people never do. You're training your mind and your tongue simultaneously. You're eradicating fear from your brain, you're building fluency, you're becoming comfortable with your own voice. Let me illustrate how this works. Imagine you stand in front of a mirror. It's 7:30 a.m. You gaze at yourself, and you commence speaking in English. You don't worry about grammar. You don't strive for perfection. You just speak. You say, "Today I will improve myself. I will speak in English. I will not care about mistakes. I believe in myself." Then you say, "I am grateful for this life. I am stronger than yesterday. I will learn something new today." Then you articulate your goals in English. I want to become fluent in English. I want to build a business. I want to be confident in front of people. Now, pause. What just transpired? You didn't just speak. You altered your emotional state. You activated your brain. You planted the seed of confidence. And when you do this every single day, your fear of English dissipates. Because now English isn't a subject. It's not an exam. It's your language of power. It becomes your voice. And that voice will propel you to places you never imagined. Let me share something from my heart. English is not merely a skill. It's a tool that unlocks opportunities. It's the very bridge that spans the gap between your current reality and the destination you're striving for. Want global freedom? Speak English. Want access to better job opportunities? Speak English. Want to share your unique story with the world? Speak English. If you're ready to shatter the limitations imposed by your background, your past experiences, or your present environment, then dedicate yourself to practicing your English every single morning, as if your life depended on it. Because in many ways, it truly does. Now, here's a simple daily practice you can implement. Step 1. Stand confidently in front of a mirror. Step 2. Speak for a solid 5 minutes about absolutely anything that comes to mind. Your day, your dreams, your fleeting thoughts. Step 3. If possible, record your voice. Not to judge yourself harshly, but to identify areas for improvement and track your progress. Step 4. Speak slowly and deliberately, prioritizing clarity over speed. Articulate each word with intention. Step 5. Conclude with a powerful affirmation, something like, I am learning, I am growing, and I will succeed. This consistent habit will yield 3 significant benefits. 1. It will build unshakable confidence. 2. It will foster natural fluency. 3. It will cultivate a deep-seated belief in your abilities. Most people are hesitant to speak English because they aren't accustomed to hearing their own voice speaking it. But as your ears become more familiar with your English voice, that initial fear begins to dissipate. You'll find yourself naturally thinking in English, responding in English, and eventually, without hesitation or overthinking, you will speak as if you were born to do so. That's the ultimate goal. So, commit to this simple rule. Every morning, speak in English, even if it's just for 5 minutes. Let it be slow, let it be imperfect, let it be authentic, but above all, let it be yours, because your voice isn't weak. It's simply waiting for you to believe in its potential, and that belief starts the moment you begin your day. Now you possess all 7 habits, not just simple habits, but powerful weapons, not just helpful tips, but transformative life strategies. And if anyone watches this entire video from beginning to end, they won't just become more successful, they'll become unstoppable. Become that person, my friend. You now know the 7 morning habits that have already changed millions of lives. And if you genuinely embrace them, even for just the next 30 days, your life will never feel the same. You will wake up with clear direction, feel an inner strength growing, and move through your day with unwavering clarity. And slowly, quietly, powerfully, you will evolve into the person you always dreamed of becoming. Because true success isn't about achieving one monumental thing once. It's about consistently doing the right things every single morning, with heart, with discipline, and with unwavering belief. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be the fastest learner. You just need to show up for yourself every morning and commit to your growth. Don't let your past hold you back. Don't let your fear deceive you. Don't let the world tell you that you're not good enough, because you absolutely are. And if nobody has told you today, let me be the first to say, I believe in you. And now, it's time you believe in yourself. And before you go, if this video resonated with you, if you felt something inside you shift, if you want to grow with us every single day, if you aspire to become fluent in English, confident in life, and unstoppable on your journey, then please subscribe to our channel. This is your second home. This is your family of fighters. This is a place where every video is made with love, truth, and power, just for you. So subscribe now, and let's grow together. Your journey has just begun, and we'll be here with you every step of the way.